If you've been riding long enough, you know the moment when a bike still truly excites you, but your back, knees, or wrists start loudly voting against it. Today, we're breaking down 15 motorcycles that let experienced riders keep the performance without paying the physical price. Because here's the real truth most people don't say. Some bikes that look perfect on paper are exactly the ones that quietly but consistently wear riders down after an hour. And if you're choosing your next motorcycle in 2026, knowing which machines actually protect your body might genuinely save your riding years. Number 15, Kawasaki Versys 650. We start with a motorcycle that truly understands balance. Not balance on a spec sheet, balance in real everyday life. The Versys 650 proves that a middleweight can feel lively and engaging without leaving your back tight or your wrists aching the next morning. Its 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin delivers steady, usable, confident pull right where everyday riders live, rolling through traffic, climbing grades, or smoothly easing past slower cars on a two-lane highway. The throttle response is calm, measured, not abrupt, which matters far more after 45 than bragging rights ever did. The seating position is naturally upright and relaxed, with wide handlebars that meet your hands without forcing a forward lean. Foot peg placement keeps the knee bend comfortable and open instead of cramped. The saddle provides genuine, supportive comfort for rides that stretch well past an hour, while the long travel suspension absorbs expansion joints in rough pavement with a controlled, forgiving, confident motion. At low speeds, the chassis feels planted and predictable, making parking lot maneuvers far less stressful and far less demanding than heavier touring rigs. An adjustable windscreen softens highway airflow, reducing neck and shoulder fatigue over distance. Reliability has long been a Versys strength, and maintenance remains simple, straightforward, and affordable. New pricing in the United States sits just above $10,000, with strong used examples available for far less, making this a thoughtful, long-term choice, not a compromise. If this video is already helping you rethink what a truly comfortable motorcycle really means after 45, hit the like button, drop a quick hype in the comments, and subscribe. That's honestly what keeps us fully committed to bringing real, honest rider-to-rider breakdowns instead of spec sheet marketing. The Versys proves comfort doesn't have to be boring, but the slightly taller stance isn't perfect for everyone, especially when knees and hips start asking for easier, more confident footing at stops. And that's exactly why the next machine in this countdown becomes even more interesting. A bike designed around confidence, a low center of gravity, and effortless natural control. Number 14, Honda Rebel 1100. Comfort after 45 does not always mean tall windscreens and oversized fairings. The Rebel 1100 takes a clearly different path. It keeps the cruiser attitude, but refines and polishes the experience so your body is not paying the price later. Power comes from a 1,084 cubic centimeter parallel twin shared with the Honda Africa Twin, and that detail truly matters. The engine delivers strong, immediate, confident pull without ever feeling abrupt. Rolling away from a stoplight or accelerating onto the interstate feels solid, confident, and controlled, never strained or stressed. Ergonomics are where this machine really earns its place. The handlebars sit closer and slightly higher, easing shoulder tension and arm strain. Forward-mounted pegs open the knee angle, while the thicker seat provides genuine, lasting support instead of thin padding. With a seat height just under 28 inches, most riders can plant both boots firmly and securely at a stop, which builds low-speed confidence instantly. The chassis remains stable and calm in parking lots, and the suspension manages uneven pavement without harshly jolting your spine. For 2026, pricing begins just under $10,000, with dual-clutch transmission options available for riders who prefer to reduce shifting fatigue and mental load in traffic. If you've been here a while, you already know what Iron Pulse is about. We drop the essentials: old school, rider-made style; the cap, for long miles and windy days; the T, for the garage, the ride, and everywhere in between; the mug, for early starts and late nights planning the next run. No hype, just the mark. 20% off right now. Link in the description down below. But once riders start riding longer highway distances, another question starts clearly appearing. Because comfort doesn't stop at seat height, wind pressure and suspension behavior start mattering much more. And that's exactly where the next step in the countdown moves confidently forward. Number 13, Yamaha Tracer 9 GT Plus. This is for the rider who still enjoys aggressively carving corners, but no longer wants to feel completely wrung out afterward. The Tracer 9 GT Plus blends athletic, sharp reflexes with real long-distance composure, and that precise balance is exactly what matters after 45. At its core is an 890 cubic centimeter triple that delivers smooth, linear, predictable thrust through the mid-range. It pulls hard and strong when you ask, yet settles into a calm, relaxed rhythm on the interstate. The riding position keeps your spine upright and supported with a natural bend in the knees and minimal reach to the bars, easing pressure on wrists and lower back. The seat offers firm, supportive, confidence-inspiring padding, and the electronically controlled suspension adapts to changing pavement without sharply jolting you over expansion joints. Low-speed balance feels neutral, stable, and manageable, which builds confidence in traffic and parking lots. Wind protection is adjustable and effective, cutting fatigue on rides that stretch well past an hour. Add radar-assisted cruise control and integrated braking support, and long highway stretches demand far less mental effort and focus. New models in the United States typically land in the mid-teen price range, with lightly used examples offering meaningful real savings. Now that we've looked at a few different comfort approaches, seat height, posture, and suspension support, I'm genuinely curious about something. What actually starts bothering you first on longer rides? Your lower back, your knees, or wind fatigue? Share your experience in the comments, because riders watching this video are trying to choose their next bike based on real lived ownership stories, not just reviews. Quick pit stop. I went out and put together a short list of the best rider tools and gadgets, the stuff that actually saves your day on the road. Here are all the essentials. It's all linked in the description under Grab the Gear here. It doesn't cost you anything extra, it just helps support the channel. Now back to it. The Tracer 9 GT Plus blends performance and comfort with modern tech and strong wind protection. But what happens when the pavement gets really rough or unpredictable? That question leads directly to the next bike, one designed to absorb bumps better and feel more forgiving when the road isn't perfect. Number 12, Suzuki V-Strom 800 Touring. This is what smart, thoughtful performance looks like after 45. Not flashy, not exhausting, just right. The 776 cubic centimeter parallel twin delivers strong, usable, confident mid-range without demanding high revs. Throttle response is smooth, calm, and predictable, which means less strain in traffic and more confidence on winding back roads. It moves with purpose and intent, yet never feels intimidating or overwhelming. The upright adventure stance keeps your spine neutral and supported, and your hips relaxed. Wide handlebars fall naturally and comfortably to hand, while the foot pegs sit in a position that avoids cramped knees. There is no forward hunch, no pressure building in your wrists after an hour. The seat offers real, honest support, and the Showa suspension soaks up rough pavement without sending sharp jolts into your lower back. At low speeds, weight feels well balanced and controlled, making parking lot maneuvers easy, calm, and reassuring. The taller windscreen and factory luggage add genuine touring practicality straight from the showroom. Pricing in the United States typically sits around $12,000 new, with used examples offering solid, reliable value. But not everyone wants the tall adventure stance. Some riders prefer lower, more planted, and easier to flat foot without giving up real mile, all-day comfort. That's where the next bike comes in. Number 11, Harley Low Rider ST. Now we step into something with real presence. The Low Rider ST carries attitude, but it is far more thoughtful than many expect. The Milwaukee 8 117 V-Twin delivers deep, effortless pull right off idle. For riders past 45, that truly matters. You are not chasing redline. You are riding the wave of torque, short shifting, letting the engine do the work. That means fewer gear changes and far less strain in traffic or on long highway stretches. Ergonomics make the real difference here. Mid-mount controls keep your knees in a natural bend, easing hip tension compared to stretch-forward setups. The reach to the bars supports a more neutral spine, and the seat provides solid lower back support for rides that stretch well beyond an hour. Despite weighing over 700 pounds wet, the low center of gravity and wide bars keep low-speed handling, surprisingly manageable and confident. The frame-mounted fairing reduces wind pressure without adding steering heaviness, cutting shoulder fatigue at interstate speeds. Saddlebags add true weekend capability straight from the factory. New pricing sits in the mid-$20,000 range. Still, some riders look for even sharper balance and greater chassis precision on longer rides. And inside the top 10, comfort takes an even more surprising direction. The next machine earns its place by combining adjustable ergonomics with performance that stays comfortable and controlled hour after hour. Number 10. BMW F900XR. The F900XR keeps the excitement alive without punishing your body for enjoying it. The 895 cubic centimeter parallel twin delivers strong, steady mid-range pull. You roll the throttle on and it responds cleanly and immediately, without the frantic top-end rush that leaves you shifting constantly. For experienced riders, that smooth torque means less effort and more control on both back roads and fast interstate runs. The riding position is the real win. Bars sit higher and closer than a true sport machine, keeping weight off your wrists. The seat supports your hips, and the foot peg placement creates a comfortable knee angle that truly holds up past the 1 hour mark. Multiple seat options let you fine-tune the fit, which makes a real difference over time. Wind protection from the adjustable screen reduces chest pressure at speed, and available electronic suspension smooths broken pavement before it ever reaches your spine. At under 500 pounds wet, it feels balanced and reassuring at low speeds. New pricing begins around $12,000, but when miles get longer and pavement gets rougher, suspension quality starts to matter even more. That's where the next bike steps in, engineered to smooth out distance while keeping performance fully alive. Number 9. Ducati Multistrada V2. Passion does not expire at 45. It just becomes more selective. The Multistrada V2 keeps the excitement alive while respecting your back and joints. The 937 cubic centimeter V-twin delivers crisp response with a strong, usable mid-range. You feel immediate drive without wringing it out. Acceleration is smooth and controlled, perfect for real-world riding where torque matters more than peak numbers. The upright stance keeps your spine neutral and aligned, and the wide bars fall naturally to hand, easing shoulder strain. Foot peg placement creates a comfortable knee bend, and optional seat heights allow you to fine-tune reach and hip comfort. After an hour, you are still relaxed rather than constantly shifting around searching for relief. Wind protection is impressive for this class. The adjustable screen reduces chest pressure at highway speeds, and available semi-active suspension absorbs sharp pavement before it reaches your lower back. Despite solid touring capability, it feels manageable and controlled at low speeds, building confidence in tight spaces. Quick question for riders watching this. If comfort and performance had to share the same bike for your next purchase, would you lean towards something like this Italian all-rounder, or do you prefer a heavier touring machine? Tell me in the comments, because your real-world experience actually helps other riders here choose smarter. Pricing in the United States starts in the mid-teen range, but not everyone wants that size or complexity. Some riders prioritize lighter weight, easier low-speed control, and a bike that feels effortless every time it leaves the garage, which leads straight to the next machine. Number 8. Yamaha Tracer 7. The midweight touring category makes a lot of sense after 45, and the Tracer 7 clearly shows why. The 689 cubic centimeter parallel twin delivers smooth, punchy mid-range torque that feels alive without being overwhelming. You roll it on and the bike responds cleanly and predictably with no abrupt surges. That predictable power reduces fatigue because you are not constantly correcting throttle inputs. What really stands out is balance. At a little over 430 pounds wet, it feels light and easy at walking speeds. Parking lots, tight turns, uneven pavement, it all feels manageable and controlled. The upright posture keeps your spine neutral, the bars are wide and natural, and the foot pegs allow a comfortable knee angle that holds up on longer rides. The adjustable windscreen and fairing provide meaningful protection at highway pace, cutting wind pressure on your chest. Suspension is tuned for road comfort, absorbing rough pavement without punishing your lower back. In European markets, pricing stays comfortably under 5 figures new, with used examples offering strong value. But some riders eventually reach a different conclusion about comfort. They realize that the next improvement isn't suspension or wind protection, it's rider position itself. Lower seat height, easier reach, absolute confidence at stoplights and in slow traffic. And that's exactly why attention shifts to the next machine in our countdown. built around rider adjustability and relaxed control. Number 7. Kawasaki Vulcan S. This is where thoughtful design beats ego. The Vulcan S earns its spot by fitting the rider, not forcing the rider to adapt. The 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin delivers smooth, friendly torque with enough energy to stay interesting. It pulls cleanly through the mid-range, making city traffic and open highways equally manageable. You are not wrestling for control, you are riding in rhythm. The real advantage is the Ergo Fit system. Adjustable seat position, handlebar reach, and foot peg placement allow you to dial in knee angle and hip alignment. For riders past 45, that customization can mean the difference between finishing a ride refreshed or stiff. The low seat height, just under 28 inches, allows easy flat foot confidence at stops. At just under 500 pounds wet, balance at parking lot speeds feels reassuring and stable. Mid-forward controls create a natural leg extension without overstretching your lower back. Suspension favors comfort, smoothing uneven pavement rather than transmitting every crack. New pricing in the United States sits in the low $7,000 range, with used examples offering excellent value. But after some time, many riders start noticing the next limitation that appears on longer journeys. Because while low cruisers feel great around town and on relaxed rides, rough pavement and long highway stretches can still send impacts straight through the spine. And that's exactly why the next machine steps forward in this ranking. Designed with longer suspension travel and proper posture alignment that actively protects the rider's back over real distance. Number 6. Honda Africa Twin. Now we step into the upper tier where distance, durability, and real capability begin to overlap. The Africa Twin is not built for show. It is engineered for riders who still want to cover serious ground, yet refuse to punish their backs doing it. Its 1,084 cubic centimeter parallel twin produces broad, usable torque that arrives in a calm, measured pull. There is real strength here, but it unfolds progressively, making throttle control smooth and reassuring instead of abrupt. For riders past 45, that predictability matters far more than peak horsepower. Ergonomically, this machine feels deliberate and purposeful. The upright adventure stance keeps the spine aligned and the chest open. Wide bars offer leverage without loading the wrists. The knee bend is natural, reducing hip tightness on longer days. Though seat height sits in the low 30-inch range, the saddle spreads weight evenly, and lower options are available for added confidence. Long travel suspension cushions, cracked pavement, with a controlled, almost floating quality. On the highway, the fairing and adjustable windscreen reduce upper body fatigue, while the optional dual-clutch transmission removes hand strain in traffic. At roughly $14,000 to $18,000 new and strong used values below that, the Africa Twin remains a long-horizon investment in endurance. But here's where experienced riders often start moving toward the next refinement in comfort. Because not everyone needs off-road capability. Some riders want that same back-friendly riding posture, but with more highway stability, smoother aerodynamics, and less physical effort at sustained speeds. And that exact demand is what brings the next machine into clear focus. Number 5. BMW R1250 RS. When performance still matters but recovery time matters more, the R1250 RS enters the conversation with quiet authority. This is not a super sport in disguise. It is a precision road machine shaped for riders who want pace without punishment. At its heart sits BMW's 1,254 cubic centimeter boxer twin with shift cam variable valve timing. The engine produces strong, elastic torque, just over 100 pound-feet, delivered in a broad, usable spread that feels muscular yet controlled. The shaft drive keeps vibration minimal and maintenance straightforward, reinforcing the sense of mechanical refinement. The riding position lands in a thoughtful middle ground. There is a slight forward inclination to keep the experience engaging, yet the reach to the bars avoids wrist strain. Knees rest at a reasonable angle, and the seat provides firm, supportive comfort for rides stretching well past an hour. An adjustable windscreen and available comfort handlebars allow meaningful tailoring to your frame, while heated options extend the season. Pre-owned models often represent excellent value, making this a sophisticated long-term partner rather than an impulsive purchase. But when riders start prioritizing comfort above everything else on truly long days, another question appears: what is the next level of wind protection and touring stability? Because once rides start lasting multiple hours instead of just one, airflow management and rider fatigue become a completely different conversation. And that's exactly where the next machine in this countdown takes a major step forward. Number 4, Harley-Davidson Road Glide. There comes a point when endurance is no longer optional. After 45, a motorcycle either protects your body or it taxes it. The Road Glide was built with that reality in mind. Its frame-mounted shark-nose fairing does more than define its silhouette. Because it's attached to the frame rather than the handlebars, wind pressure stays off your steering input, reducing shoulder fatigue and keeping the bike stable at interstate speeds. The seating position is naturally upright, bars falling easily to hand, floorboards allowing subtle leg movement during long stretches. Your spine remains aligned instead of compressed, a difference you feel after 90 minutes in the saddle. Power comes from the Milwaukee 8117 V-twin, delivering abundant torque in a steady, reassuring surge. It accelerates with authority, yet never demands an aggressive posture to enjoy it. Suspension soaks up expansion joints with a composed, planted feel. New pricing approaches $30,000, while strong, pre-owned examples offer meaningful value. But even with that level of touring capability, some riders start looking for the next stage in long-distance comfort. Because when the goal becomes minimizing fatigue across an entire day of riding, seating support, ergonomics, and overall ride smoothness matter even more. And that's where the next motorcycle enters the conversation. Number 3, Indian Roadmaster. After 45, greatness is measured less by acceleration and more by how you feel 2 states later. The Roadmaster understands that distinction. Powered by Indian's large displacement V-twin engines, including the Thunderstroke and the liquid-cooled Power Plus, this touring platform delivers deep, steady torque that moves the bike forward with relaxed authority. There is no need to rev high or ride aggressively. The thrust arrives low, ideal for highway merging, 2-up travel, and fully loaded weekends. Comfort is where it truly separates itself. The upright riding posture keeps pressure off the wrists, while expansive floorboards allow subtle leg movement to prevent stiffness. The wide, deeply padded seat supports both rider and passenger for hours at a time. A frame-mounted fairing and push-button adjustable windshield create a calm pocket of air that reduces neck strain on extended freeway runs. Weighing over 800 pounds wet, balance at low speed feels surprisingly composed once underway, and long wheelbase stability inspires confidence. New models approach the mid-$30,000 range, though well-kept pre-owned examples offer far greater accessibility. Yet even this level of touring luxury is not the final word, because comfort isn't only about seating and posture. Engine vibration, suspension intelligence, and overall balance begin to define how relaxed a rider feels after hours on the road. And that search leads directly to the next machine in this ranking. Number 2, BMW K1600 GT. If you have ridden long enough to realize that true performance includes how your body feels afterward, the K1600 GT speaks your language. This is not a softened machine for aging enthusiasts. It is a precision grand tourer for riders who still value acceleration, yet insist on physical sustainability. At its core lies a 1,649 cubic centimeter inline, 6-engine producing around 160 horsepower, and more than 130 pound-feet of torque. What defines it, however, is its silk-like delivery. The power flows in a seamless wave, nearly vibration-free, dramatically reducing fatigue during extended highway runs. The riding posture maintains an engaged stance without excessive forward lean. Wrists remain neutral, knees settle at a comfortable angle, and the wide saddle provides firm, supportive structure for multi-hour days. An electronically adjustable windscreen shapes clean airflow, while BMW's dynamic electronic suspension adjustment responds instantly to changing pavement, muting sharp impacts before they reach your lower spine. New pricing begins in the mid-$20,000 range, with compelling value on the pre-owned market. Do you like this video so far? Click that like button, and if you want to support us even more and see the newest breakdowns early, becoming a member really helps the channel keep these deep, honest comparisons coming. The K1600 GT is exceptionally refined, with smooth power and adaptive suspension built for distance. But when riders ask for the ultimate answer in comfort after 45, only one machine consistently rises above the rest. And that's where the final motorcycle in this countdown takes its place. Number 1. Honda Goldwing Tour. If you've made it to the top of this countdown, you already get it. This isn't about slowing down. It's about riding longer, smarter, and protecting your body while still loving every mile. That philosophy is exactly why the Goldwing Tour claims the #1 spot. Designed around long-distance sustainability, it's powered by a 1,833 cubic centimeter flat six engine delivering roughly 125 horsepower and 125 pound-feet of torque. The horizontally opposed layout keeps the center of gravity remarkably low, making this full-size touring machine feel balanced and surprisingly manageable at slow speeds, a detail seasoned riders deeply appreciate. Ergonomics are where it truly separates itself. The upright posture, naturally placed handlebars, generous floorboards, and deeply supportive seat promote a neutral spine position that minimizes lower back strain. The electronically adjustable windscreen fine-tunes airflow to reduce helmet buffeting and neck fatigue. Add advanced suspension, cruise control, and exceptional wind protection, and 3-hour rides feel effortless rather than exhausting. New pricing in the US starts around the high $28,000 range, with DCT models and premium trims exceeding $30,000. On the used market, excellent examples often range from the high teens into the mid-20s. This isn't an age compromise, it's the evolution of riding. Distance without discomfort, power without regret. If this video made you rethink what your next motorcycle should actually feel like after an hour on the road, then the next video we made is going to help you even more. It dives into the machines riders regret buying too late and the ones they wish they had chosen earlier. Click the next video to continue the ride. If you want to ride along with us as we break down motorcycles the honest way, join the tribe by subscribing. And if you want to support the channel and get early access to upcoming videos, you can become a member. And of course, don't forget to like the video if it helped you. I'll see you in the next ride.